In just 22 days, LeBron James will turn 39 years old, and he's currently averaging 25, 8, and 7 on near career-high efficiency in his remarkable 21st NBA season. From the moment the new in-season tournament was announced, we should have anticipated LeBron etching his name right alongside it, but nothing could have prepared me for what he did to the Pelicans in the semifinals. It looked like he was operating on a level 3 tiers above everyone else on the floor, playing a nearly perfect game as the Lakers sent the Pelicans home with authority. Back in 2014, the NBA started tracking time of possession, a stat that precisely measures how much time a player spends with the ball in his hands per game. Since then, this has been LeBron's least ball-dominant season by a noticeable margin. Look at the trend. During his time in Cleveland, he consistently hovered around 5 to 6 minutes with the ball per game, reaching nearly 7.5 in the Lakers' title year. Since then, it's been a steady decline, and currently he sits at just 4.7 minutes. When LeBron is away from the ball, the Lakers aren't just spotting him up and letting other ball handlers take turns. They're actively engaging him in action and utilizing his athleticism. One effective strategy is starting him in the corners and pulling him towards the top of the key with a handoff. The goal is to create a driving lane down the middle where LeBron almost always draws help at the nail. This forces defenders into immediate help, leaving other shooters open for high-quality shots. Even when he's not directly involved in set action, defenders constantly have to worry about LeBron cutting. He sets up for a repost after giving up the ball, but when the ball swings to the opposite wing, he waits for an opportunity to dive across the lane, catching in close quarters and drawing a lot of fouls. The threat of LeBron getting the ball with down-home momentum can't be overstated, and the Lakers often use him as a screener to weaponize this aspect of his game. The game kicked off with a horn setup, featuring LeBron screening and rolling as AD received the ball at the elbow. With shooters in each corner, Valanciunas was forced to defend Davis up top, granting LeBron ample room to seal off deep position for an easy basket. While he's typically the one handling the ball and initiating these screening actions, this time it was a screen from Austin Reeves to exploit the smaller Jose Alvarado without switching. To avoid the switch, the Pelicans put 2 defenders on the ball, creating a 4-on-3 advantage for the Lakers and resulting in straightforward offense at the rim. The Lakers frequently employed guard screens to hunt for mismatches or create instant advantages. However, more often than not, it's the traditional pick and roll between LeBron and AD. Regardless of the defense's strategy, LeBron consistently makes the right decision. In one instance, anticipating a switch, AD slips the screen, leading to an easy lob. Recognizing the defender picking up the roll, LeBron stares down the paint to collapse the defense, facilitating a kick out to D'Lo for an open triple. The Pelicans adjusted by preventing AD from slipping, prompting LeBron to step up into a 3 when the defense went under the screen. Now, let's talk about LeBron's outside shooting, a facet that can't be overstated. Through 22 games, he's shooting an astounding 40.7% from 3, marking the highest percentage of his entire career. This remarkable accuracy adds another dimension to his game, making him an even more potent offensive threat. In this one, LeBron James ignited in the second quarter. It all began with what seemed like a dead possession. The Pelicans executed near-perfect scrambling to thwart any advantage, but when the ball found its way to the King, he elevated over Herb Jones, sinking the shot. Riding the wave of confidence, the next possession featured an early ball screen, exploiting the space left of Herb's decision to either go under or switch, allowing LeBron to sink a near 30-footer. Feeling the heat after a defensive stop, LeBron played with pace, establishing himself as a credible threat from the outside. The defense faces a dilemma, as closing in on him early prompts an explosive backdoor cut, showcasing the speed reminiscent of his younger days. Built like a linebacker, he barrels through defenders, drawing fouls and showcasing exceptional playmaking, setting up Davis for a dunk. In a play that mirrors a fast break from his South Beach days, LeBron's speed leaves the defense clueless. Even when met with multiple defenders, his playmaking prowess shines as he scoops the ball up with precision, allowing Davis to finish. The scoreboard reads 90-60 halfway through the third, a significant number as LeBron would eventually check out for good. Remarkably, in just 22 minutes, he notched 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists on about 97% true shooting. What sets this performance apart is LeBron's defensive masterclass, displaying an activated playoff mode. His constant activity, motor, and versatility were off the charts. Whether stunting a drive at the nail or executing a hard box out against Zion, most of his time was spent against the physical matchup, showcasing why he's among the elite few who can match up against Zion's physicality. This implies that there were numerous instances where simply being in the correct position destroyed Williamson's attacks. Notice the amount of space LeBron allows Zion at the point of attack, Ordinarily, Zion would capitalize on the space using his burst and power to create a lane. Instead, he shifts the ball to Ingram, and upon entering the paint, guess who's there to provide help? Having LeBron guard Zion also facilitates more switching. When Zion maneuvers through screens to go downhill, it's not just about AD being agile enough to offer resistance, but also how LeBron contributes significant secondary rim protection. In a similar fashion to the first, another instance involves LeBron and AD switching. And as Zion takes that crucial first step past Davis, LeBron steps up, drawing a charge. This wouldn't be the only charge he drew. He matched up with Herb Jones. LeBron pre-rotates down to the lane, meeting Ingram early and securing another offensive foul. When a 38-year-old superstar puts his body on the line successfully 3 times in a single half of basketball, that energy is contagious. As a unit, the Lakers held the Pelicans to just 35 points in the entire second half and 89 overall, while scoring 133 themselves, a differential of 44 points. Not a single Pelican scored even 15 points, whereas the Lakers had 6 people in double figures. The star of the show undoubtedly was LeBron. He dominated both ends of the floor in his 1,725th game of his legendary career. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. See you in the next one.